Hi everyone, welcome back to HowTechs. Today we have the Nokia 6. We're going to show you how to use the camera and camcorder. So just look for the camera icon here. It should be on the bottom row. If it's not, you can of course find it in the apps under camera. And it's basically a standard kind of interface. Just hit the circle here to take a photo. And you can pinch to zoom. And you can also do some photo modes, so panorama, touch-up, or regular photo. Touch-up we found just basically, there's this slider here, and you can select different amount of touch-up, and basically just makes it a bit blurry, so it cleans up your complexion if you're taking selfies. Stick to photo. Here on the top we can adjust the flash if you want auto flash on or off. HDR you can switch to be on, off, or auto. You can do a timer, 3 second, 10 second, or no timer, and then you can switch between the front facing and rear facing camera here. And then you have a pull down menu where you can do compass tagging, guidelines, etc., watermark, and shutter control, shutter sound on off, etc. And way down here is actually the aspect ratio and resolution. So this is actually the most important thing, but they put it way down here. And you can choose the resolution on the cameras, either front or back camera, and you have a bunch of options. And it's basically a small, medium, and large option for either regular 4/3 or widescreen 16:9. And you can also do that same thing for the front-facing camera, and they let you do it here for video as well. So let's take a look at that while we're here. So you can do 1080p, 720p, or 480p. And 1080p is pretty good, but let's leave it in 480p because I'm going to show you why in a second. So let's go back. And we'll go to video mode now. And so if you click on that one, you're in video mode, and it gives you some options on the speed. And so let's just leave it in the regular one, and then now take a video. And you can film. Go to 1. So if you're filming, it's just running, and you can still take a photo if you click on the camera icon here. And this one doesn't allow you to pause, you just can basically start and stop recording. So, and then up here on top you can do the light on and off. In this case, because it's video, it's not a flash, it's just the LED on all the time. And you can also switch to take a video with the front facing camera. So let's take a quick look at the speed again. So if you click on this, you can see you can do 3x or 1/3 x or 1/2, etc. So 3x is actually slow motion, so it would run at 1/3 the normal speed, and 1/3 x is actually 3 times the frame rate. So that gets a little bit confusing, but that's basically saying like 90 frames per second filming, and 3x is like 10 frames a second. So let's try taking a video at 3x, and because it's time-lapse, it basically says use a tripod. And let's take a quick video. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4. And so you can see basically it's doing this at 1/3 the normal speed. And if I go like this, let's take a look at that. So this should be a pretty short video. And you can see, even though I was moving my fingers very slow, in this sped up video, it's basically 3 times faster. So not sure how useful that is. It's actually not super slow. And let's also try basically the high speed frame rate. So that's the 1/3 x. And so now the reason why we left the camera in 480 mode is because if you are not in 480, it won't allow you to do this slowest speed. And if you're in 720, you can do this one, and if you're in 1080, you can only do the high-speed ones. So basically, there's a limitation on how fast this thing can capture high res at a high frame rate. So anyway, let's try the 1/3 and take a video. And so now we'll do this. So we're going pretty fast. And let's take a look at how that video came out. So even though I was going fast, now it's kind of in slow motion. So basically that's 3 times the regular frame rate. So that's it for the camera and video recorder. Overall, it's not too bad. The high frame rate thing is kind of cool. One major contention we had was with this slow image capture speed. So that's really kind of outdated in today's market. The fact that you basically have to wait like a second before it actually takes the photo. But anyway, for the cost of this phone, I guess it's okay. You can live with it. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Please check out other how-to videos for the Nokia 6 and many other popular phones here on HowTechs. See you next time. Bye. You get your Nokia logo here on the front, on the back, and you get a Nokia logo on the front. So when was the last time you saw a phone that had the logo on the face as well?